Oh no. Hello. We'll wait until it goes past to see if there's a bit of a commercial here. But I'm going to do another review, but this time hopefully a little bit better showing instead of all over the place. I have my tablet ready. I have a few other things showing up. So I will flip to the camera right now. I don't think there's an ad playing. I can't see it. So on YouTube, I will put this over to YouTube. It will be easier to see. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bright. I toned it down. So yeah, these are the GoDice. So I will start with the base package. This is actually a whole separate thing they had put out. I got it on their sale. This is a D20, and you use the dice. But I will show you this all in just a second. This is another part I bought separately. These are shells. This is a shell as well. This is one of the GoDice. This is the full set. I did get the deluxe set. This is, you get the dice, the charger, which this charger, there's a screw here. It uses 2 AAA batteries. That's it, right there. It magnetizes to the bottom of this. Comes off. Now to get the dice out, you look at the bottom, twist, and they fall right out. Sorry for the camera's trying to readjust because I got it so close. So this can stand off to the side. Any dice you're not using, you can put away in there if you need. But for now, I'm going to let's take the blue one. To charge them, go to the 5 side. Now, I'm going to bring it up to the camera. Let's see if it'll focus on it. See the little copper points. Hey, Baha, how's it going? I'm just doing a product review. But these dice, charge this on this base. You just take the 5 side, point it down, press down on it, and it charges it up. Now that brightens up, and then sometimes I believe the dice, when fully charged, will even flash green to tell you, hey, you're done charging. Sometimes. There it goes. See, flashing green. So take it off. Now that's fully charged. When you're using the tablet or whatever program you're using, I have it set up on my tablet. It's part of their little program, but you can change this dice, this 6-sided D6, to a D4, a D8, a D10, a D12, a D20, and a D100. So these are just shells. So I will take the standard D20 for most. Now to find the opening to pop these apart, you look for the bold number most of the time, or the black magnet. It's one, and then they just magnetize together. Now these do operate on Bluetooth. Now on the inside of these cases, now if I'm holding them, I'll see if it focuses up on it. There is, on this one, is a 5 with a small 1 beneath it, and this one's a 2 with a 1 beneath it. So to show an example, I'm going to set that cover down. We find that 5 side. There's the 1. Means take the 1, put it down, set it inside, go like this, and then put the other side on exactly the same. Now it's a D20, but you got to tell it in the programming to do that. So if I bring my tablet over here, give it a second to refocus. I want to bring my big old tablet over here, and I will run its app program because I don't have it set up to go across. So you bring it up. This is what the program looks like on your tablet. Now it's already picked it up, but if I go down here to more options and I hit the little cog button, it says D6, but I have a D20 shell on it. Find the D20, and then I can close this. And if I go down, there is a, and then yes, agree. You can do up to 8 people on it. Give it a second to load, and it will load sideways. So you can see it turn sideways. Hit OK to play. It tells you how to set it up even. So now I just take this, roll it, And see on the screen, it actually does show, whoops, let me move the charger, the dice on there is a D11. So if I do it again, D8, it does randomly place it on the board. D7, and it does add if you keep going, otherwise you can just tap reset. You can load this onto your phone. It's I think iOS compatible too. Did not read that part. I like Android more, so. But you can see here's the box for this one. So, but yeah, you can see it operates, and then just to go tap lobby, and it brings me back. And it does come. It's a review all the time. I've given a review, I think, didn't I? And there's some small games on here. Farkle, Yahtzee. There's some other games on here, backgammon. You got a lot of choices, and they are still adding more because I think they've added this one. So, Bomb Squad, Pirate. Some of these don't use all the dice, but you can use all the dice for like Yahtzee. You're going to use all the dice, but it's really nice feature because for each one of the dice. So now I have this 7th dice right here. This is actually part of the other. So if I wanted to, I don't think it's in here. Oh, it is. Excuse me, it is. So this one is programmed in. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 dice. So there's 6 there. This is a 7th one that came separately. So you can add more dice by and it'll scan. As long as your Bluetooth is on, and it will pick this all up. So now what I'm going to do is close out of this. Now to hook up to the computer, you got to have Bluetooth to it. That's the only downfall, but a lot of computers nowadays do have, and I'm missing my little thing that goes in between my screen. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it right now. So there is a way to connect these up, but like I said, you got to have Bluetooth on your computer. My desktop's not the greatest for this because, well, Bluetooth I think is having issues. And I was going to use my laptop, but I forgot to set it up. But I'm going to give you a general look of what it does look like. So you can hook this up to Discord, which is really cool. It's actually somewhat easy, but not easy. So what I'm going to do is bring up Chrome, and I'll show you the Roll20 side first because I'm going to need the page for it anyway. So on Roll20 side, you're going to see all this, but there's an extension you can get from Roll20 directly. So if I go over here and type in GoDice, we're going to just do a search for it. So you're going to see me look for it. I'm just going to use their ad. You can go down here too, though. GoDice is also the ones who make the Rubik's Cube. So here, I'm going to show that real quick because I think this is pretty cool. So you know how they do those timers and stuff for a lot of those challenges. So they make all these different ones, and they make they got a sale going on. There you go, cool. And you can sit here and do different games even and challenge the mind with the Cube. There's even, I guess this, I don't remember Go Chess. Let's take a look at Go Chess real quick. Because sleek pieces. Light, full robotic pieces, sometimes auto quick. This is something I could see being interested in myself. So, okay, I'll get it back on this. They put out something new, but this is GoDice right here. So a lot of times you can go through, you can see what are GoDice. By now, here's the package. That is that one D20 with the 1 dice with the USB charger, and it's a C connector on the back of the charger, which is even cooler, so you can charge it up on the fly. This is the kit I got. Now it came with the shells and the dice and the whole shebang. So here, I'm going to open it up. I actually, inside the box, there's 2 other things I don't really use, which is okay. You don't have to use them. It's your choice. Let me see. Here it is. The 6 connected dice, the charging base, batteries are not in it. Pouch. There's a pouch. The shells have that leather pouch. That is their pouch, really. The D20, the GoDice itself has a purple fabric-y pouch, which isn't bad. I just don't use it. And then there's a little plastic stand in there for your tablet or your phone. Now that's kind of nice. It's cool. It's actually usable. So if you wanted to, you can put it in everything in the little pouch. But you can see what it comes with. An exclusive travel pouch. Yeah, it's got its own little pouch. Now it's talking about the shells for this one. This pouch here, and I will flip back the screen real quick. Oops, I gotta move my mouse the right direction. Now this pouch here is more leathery. The original pouch, which I'm going to move this, whoops, this dice goes over here. I like to keep them kind of separate. So this is the box. It's just a sleeve over it. Here, I'm going to open it up. And it opens, and your GoDice will be sitting right here. But behind this panel is a lot of the other stuff. And I think I took it and put it somewhere else for now. Or it could be in this box down here. The shells come in their own box. The dice come in their own box. So you can see this is what the box would look like for the deluxe, or at least the full set. Now, if you're doing a TTRPG, I'm not saying the other one because I'm not supporting their brand anymore as much as I try not to say it. I will support GoDice. They don't have to sponsor me or anything, but I am going to support them because I like their product. Now, here's the case, or the box that the shells come in. Now, okay, this box, whoops, I'm dumb. I forgot there's a tab on the bottom here. So I opened it up way before. Okay, this is what's in the deluxe. I put it in this box. So there's a long baggie, and here's the little stand, and it comes with this rubber band. It's to help hold it on there. So you can place this stand like this and have, so do this. My phone's got a pop socket, so I'm going to take the back off of it so you can see. So you can put like this, or turn this stand around and prop it up. So yeah, you can see the front of my phone. So this stand isn't too bad. I like it. I'm keeping them. Yes, I'm going to probably eventually end up using them for my other tablet if I set it up this way. So I'm going to get rid of that box out of the way. So these are the shells. So when you're in Chrome, and yeah, you can see all these. This is GoDice's website. Go check them out. But they have the packages. I'll flip back to this. See, you can just get the dice. That's just the tube and the dice. If you're into TTRPGs, get the deluxe set. It is worth it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people say, oh, that's kind of expensive. Well, I'm sorry. I got this product to try it out, really. I looked it over carefully, and yeah. Now this one I have sitting on the desk, so we're gonna look at it. I got this one on sale too. I got a little less than that because I got it on sale for that. So what you're looking at is the TTRPG D20 dice. Now it is decorated differently. So I'll flip back the screen real quick, and so you can see the camera. So here's the shell. This D20 and this D20. They're both D20s, but this one's got a pattern on it. And this is more embossed, like, not embossed, but patterned. And I like it. I like both, though. I don't care. They work. So even on a D4, you roll that sucker, as long as you got it set right and you got the dice in there right, it's accurate. It is accurate. I will show you some rolls a little more. I'll bring the tablet out, or I'll try and do it through Discord, which my friend who's let me borrow hers to do it might yell at me. But yeah, you can see it is designed to, it's mainly designed for the tablet, but it can run through as here, I'm going to pull it over. As you can see over here, RPG platforms, Roll20, Foundry VTT, Discord. It runs on these platforms. Now to set them up is a little bit sometimes cantankerous. So what I'm going to do is go to here, back to our campaign for Transformers. And on here, I want to be able to input the dice. So I go up here. Now, again, I should have shown this. Sorry. My apologies. What you want to do is you want to be able to hook this up. So I went under support, and I went to, see, here you go. It says it right there even. GoDice. And here's the extensions for it. And you can go click on this. It brings you to another thing. This extension works with Chrome though, unfortunately. So I would like it to work with other things, but hey, it works. It does work. As long as your Bluetooth's good. If you got your laptop sitting next to you within like 3 feet of you're gold. It should work just fine. So what happens is, I'm going to flip back over here. See, now that extension up there, if you look, it's active on here, but it will not. So if I go to this page, nothing's showing. Oh, you can't see that screen. Shoot. Oh, why does it not show that screen? Because it's an extension screen. Okay, let me see if I can fix that real quick so you can see that. And what I might do is a straight up display capture and see if it'll show it that way. So here we go. I'm gonna hide this screen. So let's see if it shows it now. Whoops. Oh, I apologize. Let me stretch the screen. There we go. Okay. Now up here, see it's highlighting it. Now there you go. Now you can see my screen. It shows nothing because I'm on this page. But as soon as I flip to this page, it shows dice. Now all I have to do is, and I gotta roll the dice a little bit. Yeah, see now I had to put that dice down and lower because my desktop is kind of shielded back behind stuff. So now, if I roll that dice, it shows a D18, which on the dice is a D18. So if I roll it again, and if you look down, you'll see it here. You can adjust for modifier. So all you have to do is select, roll. Oops, I don't think I did it right that time. I didn't roll it well enough. Oh, maybe it didn't like me doing that. My laptop works better. I apologize. It does work very well though. So yeah, you can adjust the modifier up or down. So you can sit here and add 2 plus 4. Let's see if we can get it to. There it goes. And that was a 5. And it actually will sometimes. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, here. +2. It just says +2, but that's a 5 to it. So you can sit here and do it on the fly real quick. Just adjust. So it is really cool. So get the extension for Chrome, load it into Chrome, and it will come up and it'll show you the dice, and you can select here even what type of dice it is. So if you change the shells and you don't have your tablet out for it, you don't have to do it with the tablet. You could do it right here on this screen, and you can whisper it. Yeah, send my results. It tells me battery power too. So if you look, they do last actually a good amount of time, but they're so quick and easy to charge. The base will show you the USB station that charges it too. But yeah, you can change all these right here on the fly. You can change it back to a D6. And it stays that way. Okay, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch that screen over here. And we're going to hide that screen, go back to this one. So, hi again. So, I was rolling that dice with this one because that one was set up already. Sorry for the ums. For Discord, it's a little differently. So what I'm going to do is I have to bring up, and if I remember correctly, I think it is under the same thing for Discord. There it is. And it does give you videos here. I will show you what I'm looking at. It does give you videos on how to connect up through each of these. And a lot of times for the Discord side of things, you have to use, where did it go? I gotta remember, I apologize for this. I had this set up and I closed the window by accident like a dummy. Let me flip back to this. Well, what I'll do is, while I'm fixing that on the fly, is you're seeing all these dice right here. Like I said, these are shells. Now these ones, they open differently. They're literally just, if you look at how they pop apart, they're a little different. So these guys, if you look, they're a little more to them, but they open differently. So you can only put them on one of two ways. But their magnets are strong. Sometimes I think the Bluetooth gets a little interfered with the magnet because it is a signal coming in and out. Wi-Fi even gets affected by EMF, so it's a magnetic field. This guy is pretty cool though. This has its own little bag. You can see a little GoDice bag. This one is fabric, so it's just made of the same fabric as the one that comes with the big set, the deluxe. This is the leather that comes with the shells. You can literally put everything into this bag, except for that. And so, with this set, like I said, here's what you get. And you get the little, here, I'm going to disconnect that. It's USB-C, really cool. And this charger, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. So you're going to see me hook it up, so you get to sit here and deal with this. So I'm going to plug it into my little pylon over here, the power. And now it's hooked up, plugged in. Now this charger, same thing, 3 pins. Find the 5 copper points. Now I'm going to put it on here. Now this thing, look at this. I just set it there and it's on it. But if you press it down, it starts glowing to show it's charging it. And when it's fully charged, it should flash green as well. A lot of times the app will tell you if it's fully charged even. So it's like, wait, really? So this thing, so just set it on there and it charges it up. And that's it. It's really easy. And you can just press down. You don't have to press hard. Take it off. If you want a D6, you're ready to go. If you want it to D20, find the bold number and or the dark magnet. That's usually. Now, same thing. 5. Now, I know it's already this way, but I always make sure this is the 2. So I'm going to take this, turn it around, find the 2. 1 down from that point. I'm going to slide it in here. Oops. And they do sit in snugly, so they don't fall out. And then, oh no, I messed it up. What did I do? Well, look for the black magnets. And if you mess it up, it's not the end of the world. Pop the covers off, put the dice in correctly, and it's ready to go. And these dice all work on the same chargers. So you got the triple A batteries. 2. I've used this multiple times, and I haven't discharged them yet. Put some good batteries in though, like Energizer or Duracell or something, or a decent brand. Don't get those. I'm not going to say the company. There's certain hardware company out there. Don't get their batteries and put them in there. They will eat up. But see, you can see the charger lights up. It is not as bright as this one. If you look, the brightness difference to, if I take this one's super bright. So I'm going to take the green one. I'll put it on here. See, watch. It's going to get super bright. But it doesn't matter. So you can have this as your Go pack, literally, GoDice. Or you can take this with you and plug it in somewhere, or if you have like a charger. I have not charged a portable charger with this yet. But you can literally take these and charge them. Now those two got some charge in them, so I'm going to move this out of the way. But this is, yeah, here, actually, let me put it back on the screen. So this is an entire set by itself. Now you saw it's $30 on sale. I think it's worth it. Here's the container it comes in. It is specifically designed for TTRPGs. I will try and get this to focus. Yeah, it literally doesn't take that long. It takes like 10 seconds. It does. The sensors work great. The rolling, I've actually been using these dice in my rolls. Yeah, Bluetooth. You can see they have it set up. Light system. Oh, that is one thing. I don't think I can do it right now. But if I take, and I'm going to purposely, and if I think it's out of charge by now because I've rolled it so many times already. I've been messing with them. If you have this hooked up to the app, it will do it through VTT and Discord. It should, but you land on 20, it flashes. If you land on nat 1, it flashes red. I think it goes green on 20, red on 1. So it's like, it's funny. It's hilarious when I didn't know they did that. And when you get them running, they work great. And then all you have to do is literally just pop the dice out or get to the 5 side. So you can literally leave the dice in here, kind of, and actually, whoops, oh, I didn't have it all the way in. But yeah, you can make this however you want. So I'm gonna put the 2 in there again, putting it back in, 2-sided. I really enjoy these dice. You might not, but I do. So my personal opinion, I like them. They're portable, they're easy, and you can take them with you. And all the dice work on each charger. It doesn't matter. I like that they made this USB-C, so if I forget, oh no, I don't have the cable for it, or I need to plug this in, but I can use my phone charger, which is USB-C, and charge up my dice and play. So it's nice. I got a little pouch for this. I keep them separate because just me. But yeah, you get all these dice. If you get the deluxe package, you get all this, plus the stand in the little bag. If you just get the dice, you don't get the shells. You have to buy them separately then. I'd recommend get the deluxe package. You get everything with it. So let's see. Oh, excuse me. Let me find how to get it, because you have to use a specific way to hook up to it. I am trying to find it. I apologize. I'll have to edit this video for this reason, because there is a link that you go to hook up for Discord. And what it is you use a webhook from your Discord to do it. I did have all this set up, and I apologize in advance for it. I will find the link. I've had it before. Let me pull up my bookmarks. I bet you I have it in here somewhere. Okay, I guess I don't have the link for it. It's a simple link, but I don't remember where it's at. Oh, okay, here we go. I clicked on the stupid thing. I'm dumb. It was my fault. So, you go to this link, you find this. You can go through GoDice to find it too. It's there. It is there. It's just gotta go look for it. I'd say bookmark it. I did with this. That's why there's a little star here. That bookmark. Now, here you can name your character. So I'm gonna put Matrix. I am VR Matrix, but I go by Matrix most of the time, or VR. But when I'm in VR, it kind of gets confusing for me. So now on here, there's a webhook. So now I'm gonna go over to the Discord. You're gonna see that here in a sec. Now, I've already got this set up in a friend's Discord. She let me use it, and I appreciate her to let me use it. So I made already a new webhook. This is what I called it. I called it GoDice, whatever, blah, blah. You can call it rolls. You could call it dice. You could call it nat ones for all I care. And then I made a separate channel. She let me do it. Not that one. But there is one. It's called Dice Rolls. It's in there. So... And then I copied the webhook. And then we're going to back out of this. So you're going to see my... Oh no! You see everything! So I'm borrowing hers. This is her channel. We're going to go to Dice Rolls. You can see I've messed with it. This, I would recommend to tell everyone to silence that channel if they don't want to hear it going off. I didn't do that the first time. So... You get to see that for a moment. So we're going to go back over to this thing. Now we're going to take that webhook, and I'm going to delete it out of there because I stopped using it. So I'm dropping the webhook in here. Now, you could set a modifier here too. You can adjust it on the fly if you need to. You can leave that, you got to leave that page open, by the way. So we're going to go back. I'm going to flip to here. So I don't know how much charge this has, so I'm going to quickly charge it up. And while you're at it, let me go back to that page. I apologize. I'll leave that one going. You go up here. Again, you got to select the dice. So it's still actually picking it up. Now, if you look, it says B, but I have 2 black dice. Or actually blue. This is blue. The black is K, I think. So there's 2 black ones. Those are encoded differently. You can see I moved it. See, that's K. And if I think this one, there's orange because I charged it. So it's picking them up on my desk. You can see the signal is not the greatest. So, since the blue one is there, I'm going to charge it up anyway real quick. Just give it a boost charge. And it'll take 10 seconds. So you count out 10 seconds even. But you can see how much it's actually picking up the other ones I've charged up. So I'm going to take and find the 2, put the 1 down. If you put these in there wrong, you will see it change the number really fast. It's like, whoa, that's not right. All right. So now it's, I want that one. Let's see if it'll pair it. It probably doesn't pick it up yet. Okay, there it is. Oh, there we go. So now, and if you roll up here too, a lot of times it will show what you're rolling. So I'm going to use the box down here. Oh, it's picking up the blue. It's also set. I think that's the one I want, though. Blue one. Excuse me. I wanted the blue one. So, it's picking up the black and blue. So, oops, let me close that. That doesn't need to be open. So, now it's got the webhook in. You got to leave this page open. This is where you can modify from there, and it will show. So, if I go over to Discord, let me close this window. Now, I do not know why it's doing 2 on me again. It's sometimes the input gets a little funky, but it does roll it, and you can adjust. So I'm going to adjust the modifier. Let's go +2. Just +2 it. Everything seems to be +2. Now through Discord, it actually does respond. It usually doesn't put 2 down, so that might be just my system acting weird with it. Apologies. Can't do anything about it. But as long as you have, so if I go into her server here, she let me have access. So I'm just going to go overview, go to integrations, and here's the webhooks. You want to go in here, and let's just do an example. There, Captain Hook, because that's what it always starts it as. I want it to be in Apex updates. I'm not going to actually do that, but then I just copy the webhook and paste it over in there. Again, though, you have to have another page open through Chrome. As long as that page is open, you can have it minimized. It doesn't care. But to do certain things, so I'm going to delete this webhook because she doesn't want me to have it in there. She doesn't need it in there anyway. So, save changes. Whatever. Okay, just whatever. Thank you. Silly little things that happen. But you can see it does work with Discord. It actually works really well. Because see, like up here, I was able to do singles. So it's pretty cool. I think it's because I have the other page open. But you can see that it... I'm going to close the Discord one. And you can see even over here it works. So technically, I could use this against my players and roll, but they'd see all my rolls, and I'm DM, so they don't need to see my rolls. It does work as a player on Roll20. So if I switch to where I'm the player on our Destiny campaign, I can roll dice there, but I have to do the modifier, which is down here. I have to make sure I add my modifiers in and do it, which is a little sometimes a bit annoying, but you can do some programming with Roll20 and actually get it to respond to certain rolls. I'm not sure how to do all that, so don't ask me. But it is fun to mess with. I'm going to close that window and that. We're going to flip back to the camera, though, and I will show you anything else that is here. So like I said, all your stuff, your charger, your bag, excuse me, is in the bottom of this box. The shell and the dice are inside of it. They actually put them inside, which is actually really smart. I like that they did that. Instructions, everything, but I like this. But I got these on sale. Like I said, right now, this for that deluxe package, that's actually a really good price right now. Sometimes they might go sometimes lower, but I haven't seen it yet. So 120 for it. Otherwise, it's like 160, I think, which really isn't cheap. So, well, actually, it is still cheaper than another Bluetooth dice that is. I am part of the Discord. I do not see the point of promoting because they have the product. They haven't put anything out. I'm disappointed in them. GoDice has a product that works. It rolls well too, and I mean really well. So it's fair. I mean, it's balanced. The dice are good. If you get the other package like this, you get the C charger. You can buy this separately now. So actually what I will do is I'm going to kind of do a little thing with them. I will bring up that page here in a second. Go over some of their GoDice. I know their GoDice better than anything else. I like that they have Go Chess too, though. So, whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Apologies. I know this isn't the professional reviews. Well, I'm not a professional. I'm an average user like the rest of you. I just like this stuff. So oops, let me switch my screen. Here you go. Now I'm on the GoDice tab, and they have a pretty good selection here. GoDice. Now you can see 150 normally just for this package. If you buy these components separately, you can see there's, you can even say TTRPG. They don't call it what the other one is. And yeah, see, Nat 1's flash red. And yeah, here's the charger with the tablet. Yeah, it's not that big. Really, you can pocket these. You can pop the charger in it apart and put it in your pocket, take it with you. As long as you got your phone, you can sit there. Now here's the charger. So now I'm going to go to shop, and you can see here's GoCube, Rubik's connected, GoCube 2, and then it comes down here. So you can see here in the bundles, connected. So I'm going to just click on accessories. Now, yeah, they sell their own dice tray. Still got to get one. Here's their charger. That's $20 alone. Now, you just saw a sale price of $30. Now, just the charger. Now, these are out of stocks, but a lot of these are out of stock a lot. But if you go with the deluxe package, a lot of times you can get the dice with it, the shells. They're already packaged. You can get the cup for $12.90. I really don't use a cup. Here's the package for $30 for all three of these. This is for the Rubik's stickers. This is for the GoCube, and there's a stand too. Carrying pouches, you can get Rubik's, and there's an oil for the cubes so they don't get stuck. But alone, $20 for that little charger I have sitting on my desk. So if I go back to shop and RPG bundle, let's see what it's currently sitting at. Now the shells, you see how much they were. The dice alone. Now this is the full RPG. Woo-hoo. This thing is 120. Now you get this charger with it, and you get the dice, you get the shells. Again, I haven't changed my AAAs yet. So here's the D20. This is the one that I would say, if you're going to spend $20, why don't you go pop for the extra 10, get the 30, get the die, at least a die and a D20, and have some fun with this thing in your RPGs. Because see, this is what it comes with. The dice is inside of it most of the time. The charger is in the base of it. You can see it here. You can pop this all out through the bottom of that plastic. That is an actual plastic case. It's housed really well. And you can see it does work with all these. I've shown it does work. There's others who've made a better review of this. I am happy to show it the way it is. And you could see my struggles sometimes with things because I'm ADD dyslexic. My brain just sometimes. And here's a 2-pack. You can just get 2 dice and a charger. See? But you don't get shells. So if you're into TTRPGs, go for the shells. Get the package at least. I'd recommend getting either the D20 package or get the full RPG package. The Deluxe, which is the bundle, or the D20 connected. Because each one of these, now this says full pack, let's see. Full pack usually means it's the dice, charger, oops, it takes a second. Yeah, so you're only getting the dice. The app is free, but you do an account really easy. Nothing, you don't have to input credit cards or anything, thankfully. But you can hook up, just click, and as long as your Bluetooth's on, it auto finds them. You do not have to pair these dice to your tablet or computer. It finds them for you. You saw what happened in the extension up here. See, look, it's not supported platform. It's looking for VTT or Discords, or it's just VTT really. So it's like, it's looking for those. It's looking for Roll20. It's looking for Foundry. It's looking for Discord. And who knows, maybe the extension will work for somebody else's site. Hopefully not somebody that I don't want to deal with. Sorry, personal issues there with the company that's lately come up. But yeah, see, it does pop in the pocket. And yeah, you can use this with multiple people. They literally can just pick up the dice, roll them, and it tells you on the screen how to use with tablet games and stuff. It's really fun to play with though. And I mean, like I said, $20 just for the charger. So this one in the picture, it shows a shorter cord. This is actually a pretty long cord. It's at least a good 1.5 feet. But it's also USB-C. So, ta-da. And you can leave this on your desk charged up because a lot of people are doing it online. You can roll. But again, D4s, D8s, D10s, D12s, D20, which is down on the box down here because it's closer to mine. So you can sit there and I'd roll these without. I put the dice inside and I just roll without hooked up. This is what I've been using a lot of times because it rolls fairly. Although there was a couple times I rolled a D20 on my players and I felt bad. But yeah, these are 6 dice. So if you count the one that's in here, 6 dice inside the clear tube, and it locks in. So there's an opening here at the end. So I'm just going to slide a few in. As soon as you get the first one in, suction. It just kind of holds it there. And you just slide them in. So whatever dice you're not using, and they won't fall out as long as you get this clicked. So, and magnetic. It's actually pretty strong. So you can sit there and, so again, I would recommend getting these dice if you're into TTRPGs and you want to have a little fun with it, but I also want to see it better too. Because sometimes you need to see these numbers are not, some people have to get the larger dice, which is great. I like larger dice too. These are good size. So next to my D100, which is pretty big, but you can see on my thing here how big they are. So they're good size. So I would highly recommend these to anybody who is looking for a good set of dice to hook up to their tablet or phone. And on here, if you look, it does say Apple. There's Google Play where you can get it. And then it does have for the Chrome extension. And they do put it on there. And this box tells you what's in it. So if I move my thumb off of there so you can see all this. But the container itself Sorry, it's I'm trying to keep it from blurring up. It does light up. Yes, they do light up. I wish I could get them to light up right now, and I think it's because they're not hooked up. And usually you have to hook them to the app to get them to light up most of the time. But it's fun to mess with these. It really is. So I would highly recommend them. Let me see. I want to try and get it to light up at least once for you to show. So I'll use my tablet for it. And what I might do is cheat it to make it do it so you can see it. So I'm starting up my app. So I'm going to find, yeah, it's already picked them up. See? Let's see if I can stop reflecting the light off somewhere. But yeah, it's already picking them up. So if let's see. I don't think it's picking up the blue one because I've discharged it again. So give me a second here. Oh, it's picking it up. Okay. It is picking it up. So I'm going to purposely keep it rolling in my fingers. And let's see if I can get it. Okay, so it is working there. So I'm going to close this. We're going to go down to our Go RPG. And I leave the message there so you can see it. And so now it's showing up. Tells you how to play. All the games do this unless you tell it to skip it. So let's see if I can get it to... I don't know. I don't think it... come on. Don't prove me wrong right now. Oops. Also, you got to clear the screen, otherwise it will not. Well, they do light up. I apologize for that. It's me probably messing things up here. So I'm going to keep it rolling in my fingers. And a lot of times it's... But it is fun to mess with. Even if this thing is sitting also, if you see it's not perfectly flat. Some of the numbers, I think the sticker right here is wrong. Because it says it's supposed to be... Oh no, it's right. Excuse me. My bad. I'm reading it funny. My ADD kicked in. So you can see, even on... So if you put it in a thing, this isn't sitting flat. It still picks it up. The appropriate number. This is how well it also works. It does. It's not sitting perfectly flat. Doesn't need to be. As long as that number is registering upward. So again, 15, 18, it's still shifted. So I'm using the bag to give an example. Now it's shifted toward me. That's 10. It's actually showing me the appropriate number. So if I do 18, it's gonna, and that's not, again, 13, it just added it. So you can hit reset. Now let's just through this app on here. Now that is, I feel it's pretty awesome to have something like this that GoDice, who started out I think as Go Cube and then they went to Dice. They've come out with a really good product, and I really do like them. I would love to sponsor them or have a sponsor through them and show their stuff off while I'm doing this. If I can, it'd be great. I'm going to do some more of it and maybe have a camera set up so you can see me roll, and maybe one day it will actually show it flash. It does flash. It does really work. I'm sorry. It works better when it's hooked up to the software and that. Usually Roll20 it works really well with, or Discord. It'll fire right on. But yeah. So yeah, when you're done, you can leave the dice in there, or you can take them out. And don't worry about the charging them. They'll discharge slowly over time. To get rid of it. A lot of times it's movement based. So again, find the black marks or the bold number. Sometimes there's more than one bold number on these, but the black magnet gives it away too. So like on these white ones here, see, look, there's two bold numbers, but there's the magnet. And these guys crack apart differently. See? Again, there's numbers. I don't think you can see them. Yep, they're barely there. This one says 5. This one will say 2. And at the bottom, let me see if I can get it to... It's so clear. I can't see them very well. There is a 1 on the bottom of it, beneath each one of these. So the 2 has a 1 under it, the 5 has a 1, telling you to put the 1 down. So opposite of this, 1 goes down. And it's really cool when you roll these and it does what it's supposed to. I need to set them up for our next RPG session. But yeah, literally, this is your leather bag. The inside's got a little nice padding fabric in there, but it's a nice little leather bag. And you can, and see, there's tons of room. I can put all this in here too. I just keep them separated right now, so you can all see. And decent product. GoDice. They also make Go Cube and I guess Go Chess now. I didn't see that before. I guess I didn't pay attention to it. ADD kicks in. I like the Go Chess idea. Maybe I'll look into that. Play some chess with somebody. But it's really cool. Go check them out. Check out their product. You can say I sent you, but they don't know who I am. Doesn't matter. But yeah, really cool. Check out their RPG selection. Try and get the deluxe package because that's how I got these. It was easier than trying to buy, like, I'll get this and then I'll buy. No, get the whole package in one shot. Right now it's on sale, $120 for it, $30 for this. I'd say go for this package because you at least get a dice, the D20, the bag, the charger. $20 alone for this. I'd say get this whole thing. And this is the way it'll ship and come to you. Really cool packaging. You'll see it on their website. And then, like I said, this is the dice. This is what's in here with that stand you saw in the little purple bag, or bluish purple, which is in this box, which is this. Those two stand things come in this. The stand and the bag come with this. This is inside this. So you'll get 2 things when you order. And I really, and it says on the bottom of the box here, the time I got this, they had talked, and that's where on the bottom of this box, it shows down here. See, they added in. So you might get a newer box. I kept my boxes for this to show you all. So you see what I got and what you will possibly get when you decide to go and buy these. It helps to enhance, and see, all you have to do is disconnect. And if you only get this, comes with a nice little pouch. And these are not like cruddy pouches. And you can leave the dice inside of it. And just go, boop. There you go. All of it. Technically, this can be in that. And you can carry everything. And now they even have their own logo on here too. So go check them out. I highly recommend Roll20. Or not, well, I do highly recommend Roll20 as well, but GoDice for, like, if you're doing Roll20 or Foundry, or even if you're just playing with friends through Discord, so they can see your rolls too. So you don't have to type, you can just roll it. All you have to do is adjust on the other page, like I showed you, your modifiers. And it kind of adds to it to where you're still feeling the roll of the dice instead of just typing roll, blah, blah, blah. It's nice. I don't mind the type part because sometimes it's just, but for me, I do like the hand feel and seeing what I'm going to get. And you can't still fudge the number with it because it's kind of hard to. Although, kind of showed you could, but I like just rolling them. Enjoy the dice if you get them. I highly recommend GoDice. Because if you're doing TTRPGs, if you got kids who also are around, or you just want to play a game with everyone, like Yahtzee or one of the other games on the tablet, you can have your phone with you and have the program loaded on and tell how many players there are, give them names, and pull out the dice, have your charger. Ta-da! Charger. 2 AAA. Only 2, not 4. 2. Really cool. I mean, that's literally what's in here. See, you just slide this case open. Really awesome. All right, and with that, I hope you enjoyed at least somewhat of a review. I might try to edit this a little bit to cut out some sections I had a problem with, but I will have this up on YouTube for y'all to check out. But go check out GoDice. And wherever you're at, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Be safe out there. See you next time.